Hello everyone. I decided to do art today because I'm too tired to focus on anything else. So that's what I'm doing. I went to the mall today, which is not something I do often, and I was exhausted. I napped for several hours. Everything hurt. I did get the mango chicken they got there, which I don't get often because I'd have to go to the mall for it, and it's expensive. But that's all I got because I never like any of the clothes, and I was too tired to care about any of the other shops. So I figured I wanted to get on this trend. Might as well do it here. Since I have squares, so I can count where to put this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, this is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one. And that's obviously too far. So move this up 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And I lost my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's still not quite right. Alright. Move up 1. I don't think it is the actual even number here. How many is in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, should be able to move them both in. Make it even. Kinda. Kinda works. Okay. I even took mine approx today, but all that walking was just too much. It is absolutely unreal how much energy just having chronic pain saps right out of you. It's just not right. Look for my references. You can add reference into Procreate, but it'd be nice if you could just save save them in Procreate so you can just cycle through them, because I use the same ones over and over. Bum, 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 bum. And of course, takes up brain power just finding where these things are. I nearly need to go through all the photos on my phone and either delete them or put them somewhere in the cloud. Organize them. Put them in the folders. Because it's absurd. It'd also be nice if Procreate could you could put the reference in from files instead of having to save it to photos. Other apps can access the files. Well, I don't see why they couldn't. Save me a lot of time, organizations, trying to find all my references. Because I keep downloading them and they keep, cluttering up my phone and tablet. Hello. What even is that? Oh, okay. That's on my screen. It's not in not on the tablet, it's on the move my hot tea over a little further from the electronics because it makes me nervous. I have a long history of knocking things over, especially drinks. I do not need to be doing that with my laptop and my tablet here. Alright, let's actually get some lines down here. Alright, I gotta put my hand over. I have to put the non-drawing hand on the tablet case to ground it, otherwise the touchscreen glitches all over the place. Most inconvenient. Alright, circle. It's circle time. One of these streams I'm gonna have to slip some rum into my tea. Though being ridiculously tired has the same effect, honestly. For me. It almost sounds like a bird chirping. This is real easy because the B character is the same in every single panel. So I'm only the A character changes. So I draw one thing for 3. And you're gonna figure out who the B character is really quickly. Oh, don't twinkle, moon, don't shine. Boom, boom, boom. Da 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 da. I always forget this one's actually got words in it, but I haven't been hit with the copyright yet, so it's fine apparently. Nice. I barely recognize. Is this Atabat or is Holoska? Those ears are not even. I think it's Holoska. Why is my clicker not clicking? There we go. Yeah, it is Holoska. Bum, bum, bum. I don't think there's much else to update about besides my little mall adventure today. Hello. Speaking of mall, I've been watching the new mall show. No spoilers for the last 2 episodes because I don't get to see them till Friday. Kind of annoying to me, and specifically that they come out on a Monday, because I don't meet up with my bro to watch stuff until Friday, and I'm not watching it ahead of time. So that might help me actually keep track of and remember what in the world is happening. Like, I'm sure it's a very deliberate artistic choice to make everything so dark, but I can't see anything. I know it's not just because I had to get new glasses recently. It's just too dark. I can't see what is happening. So I'm focusing so much of my brain power on trying to, just figure out what's happening, that I'm not using the brain power for, memory. So it's like, I'm barely holding on to knowledge of what's happening. This is indeed Shadow the Hedgehog. He has very distinctive quills that I'm kind of butchering a little, at least this one. The number of times I've been drawing him, especially lately, you'd think I would get the quills right without even having to look at the reference, but they are quite challenging to get the just right angle. And it depends on what reference you're referencing, because they're not always drawn the same. Some are longer and spikier than others. You could guess the other character is Sonic. But you would be wrong. You will see. Some days I wish I could just inject Metroid into my veins. I keep seeing rumors of a Metroid movie. Just give me an animated series. I don't want a movie, especially a live action movie. Just give me an animated series along the lines of the Clone Wars, As far as I'm concerned, most video game characters are better suited for animated series than live action. Especially when you got, stylization. Or, lots of action stuff. Because you're limited on what real actors can do. And honestly, most of these movies, so-called live action movies, are CGI, mostly CGI anyway. So it's like that's just animated with regular people stuck in there. It's mostly animated at this point. So it seems silly to me to separate the two, There's barely any live in it anymore. I remember seeing photos of one of the Avenger movies, the set, and like there's green stuff everywhere, even like the props weren't really real. They just had stuff over them so that they could CGI the real thing, or the actual thing there. And I'm like, this is almost nothing here. Everything is CGI. It could have fooled me. I thought it was a real set, which it's impressive, but also I don't know. You can get too CGI with stuff. Make it feel more grounded. Boom boom ba-dum bum bum boom ba-dum. I would have much preferred animated, just regular animated for the Sonic movies instead of another video game character in a real world setting. Like, we had a similar setup with Sonic X, but it was handled better, if you ask me, without compromising characters so much. The uniqueness, the special sauce. This is just looking too chubby, too chibi, I guess. Not chibi, just too round. Bum, bum, bum. It's looking too round. And I'm just noticing that the A character, the two top ones, are the same pose as well, except for the head, so that's even easier. And one of the reasons I like them is because I love watching the Bayverse movies. Yeah, I loved the Bayverse movies. Those were cool. But, like, Transformers is, the whole alien robots around on regular Earth. Like, that is the original, it's the original premise. With Sonic, it's not the original premise. Like, we have we have a lot more unique lore set up here, but for the movies, a lot of it gets stripped down to be just like everything else. And I get movies are a different medium and so call for different things, but like it's like a very different continuity, very different. I was okay with it at first because I'm like, this is how it's gonna be. This is how you have to appeal to the wider audience and such. But I just didn't care much for all the changes they made for Shadow. That's kind of where I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't really care that much for this anymore. Like, it's great that it's got more popularity for the series at large, more money to put towards other things. But it's just like, it's clearly not for me. I'm clearly not. Me specifically is clearly not the target audience here. I think I figured out who the other character would be in guessing Rouge the Bat. Nope, not that one either. Think a little more obscure. Wait, it's supposed to be a tired face, not his like normal jaggedness. Ding 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 ding! We have a winner. I can't bloody draw Shadow tonight. He's too chubby. You know what? Forget the face for now. I just want to get the body down. Get the body down here. I could make this more in character and have him have his arms crossed and stuff, but it's such a pain to draw. Yeah, this muzzle is part of the problem. Is not proper muzzle. There's too much up here. Gotta slender this down. Alright. Get that started. I'll go over this so I get this the approximate head size. And shoop. And that looks a little smushy. Like he had an impact. Alright, so this. Like that. I'm not expecting to finish this tonight. I'm not expecting it to look very good. But I'll get the bare bones down. But for me, muzzles are somewhat easy to draw. I struggle with the body the most on Sonic characters. It depends on the position of the muzzle for me. They can be a bit difficult to get the right shape going. And the different ones have different shapes. Alright. Get there. Do 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 do. Do do do. Boom boom boom. Like, I'm putting down the very bare bones sketchiness of this. Because I do not have the energy for making things proper right now. One of the most annoying things that I have to deal with is sometimes my hand just doesn't want to work, in that, like, it takes me extra concentration and muscle strength to get it to do things, to, like, hold the pencil properly. So it's just when it's like that, it's like, might as well just not try to draw, because it's not gonna happen, and I'm just gonna mess up my wrist more. Which is one of the reasons I don't get as much art done as I want to sometimes. It's most limiting. I trying to get this hand, but it's a little confusing. Right here. I'm just gonna wing it. And it doesn't need to be exact. It doesn't need to be a complete one-to-one. Because, you know, his hand isn't completely one-to-one to that anyway. Because he's only got 3 fingers. Yeah, remember when I said bare bones, sketchy. Don't overthink. Don't overthink it. Fix it later. Get it down, fix it later. I struggle with making it perfect immediately. Well, how do you get so good at drawing? First of all, thank you. And second of all, I have been drawing since I could hold a crayon, and I have just kept drawing. I don't really have a secret except find something you really like and just keep drawing it and drawing it and drawing it. 'Cause that's all I did. I didn't have much in the way of any formal stuff. I just drew. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm thinking of the Toy Story scene in the Delicious Hot Schmoes. Which would also be a fun thing to redraw. And here I have the struggle of, you know, adjusting proportions because there's no necks to deal with here. You gotta kind of be inventive to get similar effect. Doesn't help that the reference is under here. Hard to, but I don't want to move it for the time lapse. Have it jump everywhere. I'm not gonna worry about the little details like the spurs on his arm. He'll do that later. He's gotta get it down. And that's already way more body than the references, but it would be like this. That's not working, so I can move it down a bit though. Dong, dong, dong. Boom, boom. Head might be a little small. And that looks better. Down here. That one. It's not him. This head is small compared to the muzzle. That's one of the problems here. How many times do I have to draw a shadow till I get it right? Do 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 do. Just do this thing, yeah. Boom. That looks terrible. But again, I'm just getting this down. Make it look better later. You see, person B is slouching, and Shadow doesn't really do that. I may end up doing the arm cross thing after all, which I'll need a reference for. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Finally put this on my stream music playlist. Really makes you want to dance. Do I think organic supremacy is common? Hmm. Doesn't seem to be. More so just distrust of machines because of Eggman. Which I think is different than just regular organic supremacy. Like we don't really see oh, we don't serve their kind here. Like from Star Wars. Seems to be more focused on just, yeah, Eggman than them actually being robots. Just the fact that they're Eggman robots. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. The vocalist is just really having a lot of fun. With my sketching and erasing, it feels very much like chiseling away like making a statue. Risk quill should go down a bit here. Probably part of the problem. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There, I think that's a good equivalence of that expression for Shadow. He's just very unamused. I think this should be up a little higher too. Bum, bum, bum. Da, da. Oh well. The Sonic 3 movie may have stripped a lot, but I still have Sonic Adventure 2. They can't take that away from me. They can't take Peak away from me. I know usually with the 2D art, this quill is, like that, but I kind of prefer just a little round little bump there. Maybe he's just so done, he's not even bothering to fold his arms, like I just don't feel like drawing that. If I could get away with not drawing hands, I'm gonna do it. Only thing is if I made him slouchier, but I don't know how to do that quite. Plus, I just don't see Shadow slouching. I see him having perfect posture all the time. Now, as opposed to my Hunchback of Notre Dame posture. My shrimp posture. My muscles are just get too tired holding my back up. Sitting with the proper posture hurts after a while. I can't maintain it. I'm so cooked. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I think Shadow's done enough there. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Boom, da, boom, 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 boom. Da, na, 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 na. Ooh, la, la, la. Just think we were robbed of perfect chaos on the big screen. Seems we skipped it. Like, how cool would that have been? And, you know, Bio Lizard. We were robbed of the Bio Lizard. Like, we ended up in space anyway, so what was the point of excluding the Ark? Then we got a weird fight between Eggman and Gerald and Scorpion costumes, basically. I'm not scared at all. I think he is. If you have to keep stating you're not scared at all, you probably are. I don't know what the words are. Another song I forget has lyrics, but I still don't get copyrighted for it, so I guess it's fine. There are Sonic songs that absolutely get the copyright hit, like "Open Your Heart, Live and Learn." Now, what is the size in here? In inches. Plenty big enough. I changed this earlier. That is probably part of my problem with the brush being too thick. Yeah, that's what I'm used to. Still seems... Brush still seems too thick. We'll probably never get the black arms in the movies, and I am sad. Like, Shadow showing up in that comet-looking thing could just be a reference. It doesn't mean they're there. Though on the other hand, I don't know if I want them to be there. I don't know if I want Black Doom to get the same treatment as Pachacamac. It just, you know. Boom, 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 boom. Another thing we will probably never get in the movie verse. The amazing journey story of E102 Gamma. With the structure of Sonic Adventure, a TV show would probably have worked better since you got all the different characters to follow at once, basically. But yeah, you can make it. You try hard enough and you want to do something, you can make it work. Bum 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 bum. Ooh-ah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do do do. I'm struggling so much with this tonight. Ridiculous. Bum bum bum. Alright, it is break time, so I will see you in a few. If I haven't already scared everyone off complaining about the movies. Alright, we're back. It feels kind of sad. This is as far as I've gotten in an hour. Like, I'm slow drawing anymore. It seems most annoying. It takes forever to get things done. Red Mountain, the location on Earth that Eclipse first went to. The lava place. Need to make more shrine progress. Gotten more shrines. I'm too tired half the time, even for video games anymore. It's very annoying. It's like it doesn't just affect things I gotta do, it's like work things, chores. Also keeps me from playing games, having fun. It's very sad when you're too tired for video games. Very sad indeed. Ooh. Over a little, I suppose. Boom, boom. I like how Eclipse's head marking is inversion of shadows. Hello. Mm. Evening is going all right. Just tired and slow on the drawing. My hand is sloppy tonight. Alright, slide this down. Alright. All I have to change is Eclipse. Hydrate. I got some hot tea for tonight. I need to get back into my nightly hot tea. Alright. Now erase his face. There goes his face. This, the arm. This side here. Alright. Let's see. Further. Boom. Boom, boom. This song, it's so good. Those little piano keys making you think of ice. Very effective. Now the question is, what's Eclipse laughing at that Shadow isn't? Not that he'd probably laugh anyway, but he is not amused. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret that face there. It's just like it's just an angle. Just a like that's the mouth obviously, but what is the expression? Because there's no eyes on it. Guess I have to figure it out myself. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Get that a little longer. Doo doo. Doo 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 doo. He's looking in shadow, see if he's thinking this is as funny as he thinks it is. And he doesn't. Bum, bum. Part's really good. Over around here. Down there. Boom, boom. His hand here. And the proportions are really making this challenge. Maybe I should start doing my own of these, but with the Mobian proportions. You know what? I don't know why I thought of trying this myself, because that'd definitely be a way to get um more eyes on my stuff. Because it blows up as everyone's trying it. But my luck, I'd post one of these and get absolutely nowhere. Because that's always what happens. Like, oh, that's a cool thing to do and try. I'll do that. Seems to be working out for these people, and I get crickets. And I got no idea what to do about it. Like, I just ain't got the sauce everyone's wanting. Oh? Like, I post to the usual socials. Sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. Currently, the problem is probably a lot to do with me drawing so much Eclipse. Not as popular, obscure. A lot of people have no idea who he is, so that does not help. I can't draw his stupid hand. I really like the piano in this one. Sounds like the pianist is really going to town. And they're really into it, Really going ham. Yes, I was on Reddit and trying to post my art there, but every place has crazy rules. You can't remember all of them. And I just forget it. I got tired of dealing with people. Like, username, Firestorm Fox. My signature on the art, Firestorm Fox. And they still require you to give yourself credit when you post it. It's like, if you can't tell, you have problems. Alright? So I just forget this. I'm not getting enough attention on my stuff to even bother. I think I deleted it, but I don't know. I try to stay off places like that because there's a high probability of me getting into an argument with people. I just stay away. Less stress for me. I was definitely using the proper tags. It's just like they're it's Reddit's notorious for the mods being a pain in the butt. Every so often I see a post blow up on Twitter talking about this person who got banned for no reason just because the mods didn't like him, kind of thing. It's like, I don't need that kind of stress. I don't need a place where my stuff can be taken down by anyone but the website's owner. like Twitter themselves or Instagram themselves. I'm just not dealing with that. And again, they all have their own rules on each one, and I can't keep track of it all. Especially when half of them don't make any sense. It's just better for my sanity. I even tend to avoid most Discord servers. And those I am in, I do very little. Don't wanna. The absolute minimum so I can avoid getting into trouble. I don't remember most of them. In Sonic 1, obviously. Freedom Planet 1. Probably a Mega Man, I don't know. Just this, whatever fan art I do is when I was trying. Yeah, it's alright. I haven't, uh, Freedom Planet 2, I got through Lilac, and I started Mila, like, it was a while before I started Mila, and I got stuck on the race, and I just have never been back. I got kind of exhausted just playing as Lilac, because it was twice as long as the original. So it's more of a casual, and because of the similarity with Sonic, but yeah, it's alright. I have so many games I'm behind on. It's hard to find time to get to them all. Especially with how long some of them take, like Breath of the Wild. What's this one? Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. There's also just the exhaustion of having so many places to post to and remember to post to. I have sites I've definitely neglected posting to lately. Just like there's too many, and I'm not getting enough on this one anyway, so no point. No point. Or I just don't like the features. Especially if I'm not able to edit older posts on like gallery sites. If I can't edit the older posts, because sometimes like old OCs, I've sold them. I want to remove that from the post. I can't do that. And after a while, it just gets cluttered and disorganized. I don't like when things are disorganized. I pretty much do post at the same time on the different. Otherwise, it's not getting posted. I'll forget. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. This post reminds me of the Buzz Lightyear meme. That's what I was saying earlier. Is making me think of the delicious hot schmoes. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Boom bum 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 bum. Do dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, I thought I was going to be struggling even worse because of my fatigue and stuff, but I forgot music has healing properties for me. So that's helping somewhat. I have terrible heartburn though. That's annoying. Won't go away. I already took antacids. Probably the gravy from dinner. I do not want to give up my biscuits and gravy. Do do bum 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 bum. Black arms everywhere, yeah! As long as they're friendly ones, that is. I should add that. Gotta be clear. I don't need no black doom. Just friendly ones. Do 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 do. I really like how expressive Eclipse is. He is a lot more expressive than Shadow. Over expressive sometimes to a comical degree. Which I think is hilarious. Considering Shadow was the one raised amongst Earthlings. And Eclipse was not. And most Black's arms don't have expressions. The soldiers don't have any. As a telepathic species, they probably don't need them. I'm really gonna have to figure out this arm-hand situation here. That just looks ridiculous. It really do. Bum 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 bum. I'll add the arms whispers when I'm actually finishing this. So, what's Eclipse laughing at? That is not him using shadow at all. Oh, I forgot his pupils over here. Little pupils. His squiggly little pupils. Shadow is not amused, which, you know, is often the case, but dong, dong, dong. Bum, 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 bum. And just letting you get a look at it without it moving around. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. This guide off. Of course. Got to touch the metal casing. The ground thing. Crazy. Bum 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 bum. And another shadow song. Ugh. Dun, dun. Oh. I did it again. Dun, dun, dun. His head tails are a bit short, but I can fix that later. I think I really nailed the last expression there for Eclipse. Ugh. Alright, let's see what we got here. I never finished this from last time. Updating this adopt design here. Which they currently are on sale with the code showers on my Ko-fi. Ugh. Oh, more sleepy music. The main song I play to go to sleep every night. Do 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 do. I think I used the second one for this. Do, do. Why can't I get it steady? Maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe it's fine just the way it is. Flying foxes do not have tails. Just a little factoid. Boom, 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 boom. The sketchy and erase method perhaps takes longer, but it's a little less stressful on me. I don't know what I can do to make the boots more interesting. Not that they have to be complicated. Ciao. Bum bum. Eyes could use some adjustments on the line weight here. It's a bit thick. Doo -doo. Boom, boom. All right. There we go. All right. First thing, let's just transfer these colors over. I will adjust them from there. Why did it do that? I'm grounding the tablet. Shouldn't be doing that. From boom, boom, boom. Now the arms. You know, the halter top is kind of the best for winged creatures to accommodate the wings, but you could also just have like slits in the back of the dress for the wings to pop out of. Now you can do either way. Right, this is also that same color. Just get the why is that not? I got no. Ew. There we go. Pink. I just like the color combo of brown and pink. I don't know what it is about it. Just very nice. combination. Doo, doo, doo. The gloves on the old one are definitely not that good. There. It just like the fingerlessness is doesn't match with the rest of it. And it's break time again, so I'll see you in a few. And we're back. We'll just drop the color for now. Bum bum bum. Oop. Alright, make this gold. A little gold ring for the belt buckle. Alright, so gotta figure out. I could just keep the the fingerless aspect for this. It's just it doesn't match the gloves I gave. Maybe if they were a solid color. But yeah, one of those types of sleeves that are also kind of gloves. Maybe the ones like this. I don't know, what do you think? Da 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 da. Let's see. Can I try a color splash here. Bum 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 bum. I don't know. I mean, they could certainly be a solid color. A lot of boots are a solid color. Let me shrink so I can see it from kind of a distance. That really makes the toe area pop there. Very noticeable. Certainly fine. Let's see about striping. Right, like Amy. No. It's not bad. What? Wrong pink. The back section. Nah. No. No. Alright, now to figure out the gloves, because I don't want to, do the, I don't know the word, but I don't want to copy Rouge with the long gloves. Hmm. Then let's see. So I could keep the flare here. Just do it different. Kind of like driving gloves, I suppose. It's already got kind of an ascot going on. Maybe I should finish that off. Put the little tie thing there. Let's duplicate this. Preserve that. Or preserve the original. Yeah, I think this is looking good now. I think I've got something going, some cohesion. And reminder, my current adoptables on Ko-fi have a discount code right now. Showers. I don't remember exactly how much. But yeah, you can get them discounted right now. But it's ends tonight. That's showers. Um. Do, 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Alright. What if this is even like I'm not sure if that actually this part, if that's actually how it should look. It's made me think of it. Bum bum. Let me just look up mascots real quick here. Yeah. I'm surprised I've lasted this long. Alright, Scott. That's not an ascot. That's a tie threaded through the little loop in the back, and it looks stupid. Okay, so this is not quite what I was thinking. What it looked like. It's also showing regular ties. Looks like that's not what I typed in. Yeah, I don't think this didn't work. I thought, alright. Never mind that detail. Bum, bum, bum. Hello? I don't know. Should it have the white tips on the boots or just be solid? I feel like if I add white there, I gotta add it somewhere else in the outfit too. Gotta evenly distribute the colors a bit there. Bum 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 bum. Oops, I did not have the assist on. There's a quick way to fix that. Should make a little. I kind of like that shape. You duplicate. You do that. Then you flatten it. You flatten it. You merge down. And you get rid of the excess, except I kind of like whatever the heck that is. So I'm gonna separate it and just save it off to the side there. Use it for something later. I don't know. Do a little white line down here. Draw it together. I don't know about loves here. I think I'm gonna, let's see, use this and just do the do an outline here. The little the seams, that's it. There we go. Do a seam down the tights here. That overlayered. Gotta be on the line. We don't want two lines next to each other. We want one line. Where we can do that. No. Did I duplicate this thing yet? Maybe. I'll just put this in manually because I'm not 100% on it yet. Don't want to commit just yet. Doo-doo. Alright. Now I could add gold bangles around the wrist to add to that, and just like you got the gold around on the belt. That would draw it together more. But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know, because that is such a default for me. I don't know what to put here with the gloves. Gold bangles. Or any color really, just bangles. Dun. I could have them a little looser than usual. Maybe. Just, I don't know. I just don't want to cover up this section right here that I did, you know? It looks nice. You don't always have to have this. You could dun 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 dun, ba-ba-dun dun. Like this could be a gold scarf and nah, that's not good. Not like it. Suppose we could just have the one gold thing. It's fine. It's not a problem. Bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Should I stick with the pink eyes? Or is that odd because she's wearing pink? I suppose blue-eyed people wear blue plenty. It's not that weird. I wear gray sometimes. Okay, a lot of times. So it's, you know, perfectly fine to wear the same color as your eyes. Draws them out. It stopped. I'm surprised it lasted that long before it asked if I was still watching. Bum 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 bum. Do, do, do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. It's nice we got new SA2 art merch, you know, shadow shirt. But I was really hoping we'd get some Shadow 05 merch. Maybe with black arms and all, but you know. Too much to hope for, I guess. Boom. Alright. Reference. Doop. Get the wangs in here. Got a drawing assistant. Wang. Big, long wang. Ooh, meow, meow. Alrighty. That looks good to me. What do y'all think? An improvement? The art style at least is an improvement. Face shape is an improvement. For sure. I don't think she needs that little extra poof on the top of the head that looks kind of silly. Boom, 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 boom. The hair was just kind of thrown together last time. This is one of the... most of my adopts are designed to be adopts from the get-go. But this one started out as an OC I was going to keep, but I ended up not liking it. So, and couldn't decide where I was going with things. So I just kind of threw some, finishing stuff on it, like the hair, and put it up, which is probably why it hasn't sold, because even I didn't care about it. But now, it looks much better. Ooh. Do, 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 do. I think maybe I'll have this one, and then I'll do a version where the arms aren't covered. So whoever gets it can choose which way they want to go with that. Because again, to accommodate the wings, you can just have slits in the back. Kind of like they have specific holes for the quills, the back quills. You just don't want it too close to the wing, because the movement against the fabric would definitely chafe. That would be very uncomfortable. So it has to be roomy enough. Not everyone wants the whole halter top thing or rouge, especially if you're living in a colder climate. I'm always one of the things I struggle with when shopping for clothes, like today, looking at dresses, it's like there's almost nothing to the top. And it dips down way low, so it's like I'm cold. So I would have to wear a jacket, which is hard to find as well, because when it comes to dressier jackets, there are two choices. There is stiff suit jacket or itchy sweater. And I am not wearing either. I need something soft and flowy, like knit or knit spandex mixed. But they don't have a lot of that in the dressier department. That's stuff you get in active wear, so it doesn't look so nice. So that is the struggle, and I'm kind of left with Amazon for the most part to find stuff. Most annoying. It's just like I'm sensitive to the cold. So unless it's 80 plus, I'm cold. So I definitely cannot be wearing these dresses or shirts even that are that low, because I'm cold enough, fully covered. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Everything is stiff or scratchy fabric, and it's annoying. I want soft, flowy. It's so hard to find anymore. And the patterns these days, they're so gaudy. I don't like any of it. And big. Like the flowers are big. They're huge. I don't like them that big. Alright, let's do the sleeveless variant. This could be like a halter top situation. Bum 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 bum. I'd probably keep more OCs, but I don't have enough ideas for them. So they just sit and rot, and I don't like that. I don't like unused designs. If I can't think of anything, no matter how much I like it, it's gotta go. Somebody else can have it. So who knows if they're even gonna do anything either. Some people just seem to collect them like they're baseball cards or something. They don't do anything with them. They don't even draw them. I have one. One OC I haven't drawn beyond the reference sheet. I gotta do that sometime. I just never have any ideas. But I also don't want to get rid of him because he's too unique. Put a lot of thought. It's very uncommon species. Boom boom boom. So here we go. The flying fox is done. I may have her up after stream or tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But at least there's I completed something. See, I improved on the muzzle shape as well. You see, all the one is very wide and too much on. Like, it looks swollen. It's much better. Much better. And I have had this in here for so long. This was something else. But I changed his pose. This was for the Charmy drawing. I decided this was too strong of an expression for Charmy just being Charmy. But I have not been able to come up with anything to include for this. And I like the expression. I like what I got here. I just have no idea who to have him, dealing with. And I'd really like to figure that out so I can finish this. Because this is a waste of good pose and expression. I'm still taking forever on this. This is. I did the shadow. I wanted to do Eclipse version of this. Flip flopped because the original shadow I drew was the other direction from this, so I flipped it. Same pose, but the emerald and background stuff will be blue instead of green. Because that's the the color that was on the one cover where he was generating that flame looking chaos energy stuff. It was blue. Do, 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 do. I mean, I don't have that much further to go on this. Got one leg, tail, eyes, and a mouth. But then, there's the colors and stuff. Hopefully I remember how I did the green outline. Like, I basically flattened the whole thing and made it all green and just shifted it. But I don't remember if I, like, made it bigger. Probably not, because it's sharp. Now I need to get some tissues. And then there's this. I started the other day because the triple episode was on TV. And I just thought this would be hilarious. I'm going to get tissues. There we go. Nose just wanting to run. It was running when I had my mango chicken earlier today, and I don't know why, because mango chicken is not spicy. My body makes no sense whatsoever. Kind of stopped questioning things at this point. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. And once again, Eclipse's expressiveness. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Do. Such a good song. And nostalgic. We didn't even go into a pyramid in the movie. Like, we have all this cool stuff, but they cheaped out. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, bam. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Diddle-a-loo. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Wum, 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 wum. It'd be really nice if they could port the adventure games to console so that more people could experience them. Boom, 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 boom. Experience peak. I'm understanding like every fifth or 10th word there. Nothing. World. Well, it's late. I should go to bed. Thank you all for coming. I don't know how often I'll do art streams. Don't know what I'm streaming. Tuesday. Did a poll on YouTube and people still want me to do Shrine Quest, so maybe that. I gotta work in some other games here before I start losing people, you know? Play something else too. But, see ya. Have a cinderific day or night or whatever. Bye. Cinder out.